Howdy. Andreas here. Here for another video. It's been quite a while. I shot one last week, like a little 1-minute video of my Moog Sub 37 that I just got a little over a month and a half ago. Which, wow, what a whole new world that is. Shaved my beard, as you can see. Got a little double chin. Have to work on that. Got a little friend here. This is Hans. Hans der Kaiser. Say hi, Hans. Say hi. Can you see yourself? This is my little boy. My little baby boy. Okay. Not showing any records today. Hans. Hans. Shh. Not showing any records today. This is Wax Diabolique without the wax. It's back there, so you can live vicariously back there if you want. But I am showing something that I haven't bought in a while, and that's CDs. Some of you may or may not know I got a new car last year after not having a car for quite a while here in Portland, and it has a CD player. Apparently that's going away on a lot of newer cars because they're all going Bluetooth or what have you, but I'm glad I got in on the end there, so I can still buy CDs and whatnot. So I guess without further ado, let's begin. Grecian Thunder is what they call me out there, but you can call me Andreas. First up, I have Slade. Whatever Happened to Slade. Years ago, I was in a band called The Weird Now, and our drummer brought this CD to a practice one time, and I was just like, I had heard Slade, obviously, but I hadn't heard this album. And he played us the song B, first song there, and I was hooked. So I just was at the, where was I? Music Millennium here in Portland, and I saw this, and I was like, gotta get it. This rocks. There's some extra tracks on it, too. A lot of them are the B-sides to the singles off of this album. This was like the kind of tail end of their career, but they're still playing today. So Slade, whatever happened to them? These were like $8 each, and I had to go for them. I mean, because why not, but Run the Jewels 1 and 2. I don't know if a lot of people know about this or not. I'm sure you do, but it's basically Killer Mike and LP, hip hop, and actually on the Moog YouTube page, LP does an entire song with all Moog instruments on it. They have quite a few artists on there. Black Angels were on there. Trying to think of anybody else right now, but nonetheless, I had been meaning to listen to these for a while, and it was funny. I had this one on in my car, and my friend Dave was with me, and he's like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Run the Jewels." He's like, "Oh, is it so you can feel like you're in your 20s?" I thought that was kind of funny, but like, I don't know. I think a lot of hip hop can be youth oriented, of course, but like Killer Mike and LP, I think, are very talented in their own right, and these albums are pretty good. They use a fair amount. It's all like electronic. I don't hear a lot of sampling going on, so pretty good stuff. Pick them up. Get them like $8 each. I picked this up because of, well, I mean, a lot of this is going to be related to Hawkwind. This is the Nick Turner Space Ritual. Nick Turner, actually, this one, and it's called Space Fusion Odyssey. This has a lot of people on it. You can freeze frame that. I mean, it's a who's who of rock and roll. Pretty jazzy. I heard the first Nick Turner album. My friend Bob played it for me a while back, and it was pretty good. And I've missed him both times he's been in Portland the past couple of years, but this is really super jazzy, comparative to Hawkwind. Not that Hawkwind didn't have some jazz influence, but yeah, I would still get it if you can find it for cheap. I didn't buy the album. The album was like $28, and this was like $14. So I think that's another reason I've been buying CDs. Album prices have just gone through the roof, and I either need to start buying used more, or not buying as much, because I'm not really buying as much as I used to, obviously, since I haven't made any videos. I still buy records though. Got a Howlin' Wolf 3 CD set, 54 tracks for like $12. Don't need to say much about that. Another Hawkwind, Space Hawks. This is like I don't know what year this album came out actually. It says 2013 on the back here, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure. That might be true actually. A lot of these pictures look like they're in the 2000s. But there's like a reworking of Assault and Battery and Golden Void on here, which are like my favorite Hawkwind song is Assault and Battery and Golden Void, the way they intertwine. And then Sonic Attack is like a new studio recording, but it still has Michael Moorcock doing the crazy spoken word. Pick it up if you want. Got a couple. Here's Hawkwind's newest. We'll stay on Hawkwind. Here's Hawkwind's newest record, The Machine Stops. From what I understand, it's based off of E.M. Forster's sci-fi classic of the same title, I assume. I haven't read it. Put out on Cherry Red Records. I couldn't find the vinyl when I went to buy it, so I got the CD, and I've been playing it in my car. It's like a kind of a return to form for them. If you followed Hawkwind for their entire career, you know they had peaks and valleys, and it's kind of this one's more like kind of mid-late 70s, I think, than this one. And I enjoy it. Dave Brock still does a good job. 2016, just released this year. Got a couple here from, I got 2 Sturgill Simpson CDs. I heard an interview with him on the WTF podcast with Mark Maron. And I'd kind of like, I hadn't heard him, but like I knew that he existed. Henry's talked about him online, and yeah, country guy. But there's like a lot of different elements. It's not just it's not like classic country. He covers on his newest one here. A Sailor's Guide to Earth, he covers In Bloom by Nirvana. I would definitely give that a listen. Basically, this record's dedicated to his kid. It's like a record to his kid, about the stages of life. But yeah, there's some psych elements to these records too. Like some really far out stuff. But yeah, I mean, I like that he's like bringing psych and country together. That's appealing to me. Plus lyrically, he's pretty good too. Not that I pay that much attention to the lyrics anymore. More Hawkwind? Okay. Got this for like $28 on the Amazon. Hawkwind, this is your captain speaking. Your captain is dead. So you can see it's 1970 to 74. Let's whip this out here. I'm sure people have seen this. Nice box. Nice box. Comes with pretty much every album between 70 and 74. And I'm not doing these chronologically, by the way. Including a couple things that I hadn't heard. The 1999 Party, which is rad. A couple of these are 2-disc sets, actually. And Grease Trucker Party. Recorded live at the Roundhouse. And then, and then this singles collection here, which I thought was cool to see all those singles graphics in one place. Pretty awesome. And I got one more CD here before I depart. It's the CD of the summer for me. It's the Monkees. Good times. This is like the new Monkees record. First record they've done in like 20 years. A lot of people have written songs for them. Let's see. Let me, Andy Partridge from XTC. Rivers Cuomo from Weezer. Adam Schlesinger, I think he's in Death Cab or something. Bobby Hart, Benjamin Gibbard. Peter Tork wrote a couple, of course. Noel Gallagher and Paul Weller wrote a song. Birth of an Accidental Hipster. Ironic. And then Michael Nesmith has written a couple things. But I think, I don't know, there's just something about the Monkees, despite their controversy and, perceived lack of musical talent, they still touch a part of me. I mean, I wasn't alive when their television show was on, but I saw it in syndication and thought they were funny, and I thought their songs were catchy, and every time I put this in the car and roll down the windows, I feel good about myself. You should too. That's it, kids. That's all I have. Come here, buddy. Oh crap. That's a good way to end it, isn't it? Hans and I love you. Kisses. You want some kisses? You want some kisses?